A ver, ya debería estar en los dos, supuestamente. Sí, acá ya está. Esto también lo voy a poner así. Sí, acá ya está. No, cállate. A ver, vamos a ver el esto. Sí, se ve bien. Sí, se ve bien. Lo que no se ve bien es mi cámara. Ahí está.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Un poco lajo soy yo.
But it only takes one rebellious little geek
Se para desactivando mi cámara.
to ruin everything. If you resist my rule, if you alter our past,
Ya creo que ya está. Voy a ponerme un poquito más allá.
I have built, there is nowhere in space or
Y creo que hay mucha luz. Bájale un poco.
where I will not destroy you.
Bueno. A ver, ¿qué es esto? Si sigue así, creo que lo voy a hacer sin cámara.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your skull?
Ya fue así nomás.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator,
Ay, no.
Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus,
Bueno, así nomás.
Unitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from
A ver, vamos a buscar por mientras la filtración.
coming to Game Pass,
Yo lo tenía acá, pero lo borré de casualidad.
partnership with Sega Atlas.
A ver,
Also,
filtración.
the Studio Zero team
¿Cómo era?
on
Xbox.
Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is
Showcase.
next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused
Supuestamente estaba el Left 4 Dead 3, pero yo no creo, ¿eh?
in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud,
Vamos a buscar la lista filtrada.
all gamers are welcome here at Xbox.
Lista. Uy, ¿qué hice?
When it comes to our consoles,
A ver,
we have heard
ShowCase,
your
lista
feedback on
filtrada.
2 fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally.
¿Dónde puedo? Acá creo que está.
No, you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Mm. No. Sí. Sería bueno. Ay, no la encuentro. Yo tenía la lista por aquí. ¿Dónde está?
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game
Hola, yo crack.
ever built.
¿Cómo
So
estás?
sit tight and enjoy
A
Starfield
ver,
Direct.
a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Este de aquí lo tiene, pero quiero descargarlo y no me deja. Bien, estoy bien. Ando buscando una lista que se había filtrado. El hocico. Uy,
Everyone,
mis ojos.
so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've
Voy a seguir
worked so
buscándolo.
hard over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all
Players.
of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like
¿Y
this.
qué? ¿Qué pasó?
Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team.
Es que no he tenido tiempo,
Makes our
pues.
game special. So, let's jump in and take a look.
Ahora sí, mañana hago directo. ¿Y qué es eso? No he visto. Estoy buscando Starfield.
New universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you
A ver, supuestamente también se va
feeling of unlimited possibilities.
los dos.
But this time, it's not just one.
O sea, hoy y mañana, pues. Mañana también hago.
It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours. It's yours.
A ver, aún
And it wasn't until now
un ratito.
that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet
Ya.
to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds.
Ese de aquí se emociona con su mod.
That is
A ver.
the backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet.
Supuestamente
Visit it too.
también van a anunciar hoy día la fecha de Silksong,
Galaxy around you.
que lo estoy esperando desde el año pasado y aún nada.
Uses
Yo era mod, ¿eras mod? No me acuerdo.
illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually
Debí haberlo descargado cuando lo vi.
you've landed in.
Prende directo en Twitch. ¿Sabes? Ayer prendí directo, pero en Kick.
Do a mission and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Mira, voy a pasarles el link de Kick para que me sigan, pues. Ahí está. ¿Quién ves directos en Kick? No sé, yo vi a Brunanger ahí. Verde, ¿quién usa Facebook? Nadie usa Facebook. Sigo sin encontrar el showcase filtrado.
We do love stuff and all of the items.
A ver.
Pick everything up. And you
Voy a
can
seguir buscándolo.
in your data menu.
Creo que lo vi en Twitter o en Facebook.
Hub for
Si
everything
sigues,
from your
me baneé a mí mismo.
your missions and your inventory.
A ver, déjame ver.
We love to pack a ton of
Creo que
detail
son esto de Steam.
from all of your weapons
Steam, digo Facebook. Facebook, digo Xbox.
to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship.
Mira, yo me había puesto mi camisa y todo God
Left Vasco here back at my ship,
para ver el
and he can even say your name. Let's head out.
¿cómo se llama esto? La transmisión para ver si anuncian el Left 4 Dead 3 y no funciona mi cámara. Mira, estoy acá, pero se para desconectando, así que ya no. Lo voy a sacar.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a
A ver, creo que lo vi en algún lado. Ah, ya sé dónde lo vi, ya sé dónde lo vi, ya sé dónde lo vi. En un grupo de Left 4 Dead lo vi. Voy a buscarlo, voy a buscarlo, voy a buscarlo.
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations.
Acá está.
Further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life.
¿Dónde está?
There's the many planets that are barren but resource.
Creo que se filtró en Reddit.
Zoom out even further to see all
Icon.
the systems in this part of the galaxy.
Sí, en Reddit, está en Reddit. Ah, Reddit,
Ones that are light years away.
Xbox,
This uses your ship's grav
Showcase.
drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your
Encontré la lista, encontré la lista.
the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Encontré la listation. A ver. No, 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 no. Pucha, la borré. A ver, espérate.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan
Rocket, ¿quién juega a Rocket League?
are cleared for landing
Tú
on
nomás.
New Atlantis.
No, mentira.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to
Acá
some
está.
boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds.
Pero no la encuentro. O sea, veo la lista en el video, pero no encuentro dónde está.
This is a colony war memorial.
Si no, tocará esperar nomás, pues.
Make the space feel like it's full of real
A ver,
characters
what?
that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the
No concentrado.
cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates?
O sea, lo veo, es que está en un video, pero lo quiero descargar, por eso me refiero a que no sé. Ah, no, aparecía.
The settled systems is home
Estoy concentrado, espérate.
stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Es que no me confío mucho en TikTok.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of
Bueno, quedaré como un fuentes TikTok. Vamos a ver más.
unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile
A ver,
factions in the
¿qué han anunciado hasta ahorita?
All heathens shall be made dust.
¿Qué es este juego?
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
Sí, se ha filtrado de todo, pero o sea, lo vi en TikTok nada más, pero yo no creo mucho en TikTok. Todavía no salió el trailer, no, todavía no. Ando esperando. Ojalá sea cierto. Pero vamos a esperar. Voy a traer agüita, mientras les dejo con esto.
So, ready to get out there?
¿Se escucha bien? Voy a subir el volumen por si acaso. Ahí
Throughout the
está.
galaxy,
Voy a traer agua.
so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Ya. ¿Qué es eso?
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new
Hasta ahorita no sé qué juego es.
than ever before.
No quiero retrasarlo mucho.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can
¿Qué ha pasado? No vi.
aesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to
Yo
decide.
estoy acá para esperar el effort de ad.
That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed.
Ya, bueno, vamos a seguir buscando por si acaso.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By the terror! Is it really you?
He'll join your crew.
Ya, hay que hacer... Ah, mira, voy a poner algo en comentarios y lo voy a fijar. Si sale Left 4 Dead 3, me rapo en directo.
Every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my God!
Ahí está. ¿Cómo lo fijo? Fijar mensaje.
But because I had chosen
Ahí está. ¿Se fijó?
the same religion as them,
Ahí está, sí se fijó.
without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Ah, bueno.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really
Pelón.
We took what we loved about skills and perks from
Pero no creo que salga, la verdad.
and put them together to
O sea,
create
quisiera,
new skill
pero no creo.
Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges.
Estoy seguro de que no va a salir, pero si sale, bien.
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
Pero elijo creer.
Sociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Vamos a poner acá.
Back out of the gate, I'm boost packing everywhere.
Elijo creer en el título. Ahí está.
I like maxing out my physical
Ay, Dios.
so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly
3 meses, ¿por qué 3 meses?
like you're in a movie.
Ya bueno, ahora sí, voy a ponerme atento a esto porque no encuentro absolutamente nada.
Talk my way through situations.
No, salgo con gorro.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
Pero no creo, o sea, dudo de que...
I like doing the death
Lo dudo.
thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them. I like blowing stuff up.
Sigo sin saber de qué es este juego. No me percaté por andar viendo lo de las filtraciones. Pero probablemente ese juego no me corre en la computadora.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full
Starfield.
with new life, resources, and adventures.
Pero imagínate cuánto va a costar todos. No, creo que está en Game Pass, ¿no? El Game Pass está 10 céntimos en Perugra.
We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Vas a subirle más a verme.
It's all out there.
Ojalá se parezca, tengo miedo. Bueno, vamos a esperar tranquilitos, con la fe en alto.
Because whether it's on the surface of a planet,
hubiera hecho directo en Twitch también, ¿no? Ya que estoy, pero bueno.
Vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Turututun, turuntun. Ya entendimos. Otro trailer, por favor.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts.
Ahorita vengo tarde 1 minuto, ya no te preocupes, voy a poner un anuncito nomás, solo uno, por favor.
Every spaceport has a ship technician.
Porque quiero comer.
Sell and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Ya, acabo de poner un anuncio, si sale bien, si no ya fue.
Perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling.
Ya, por favor, otro tráiler.
And make some changes.
Leí Fortnite.
Customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have 2 ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding
Ya, a ver, lo que yo espero es el Left 4 Dead 3, el Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong. No, creo que ya no va a tener el Hollow Knight en el nombre, ¿no? El Silksong y nada más, creo. Estos son los 2 únicos que espero.
Don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside.
Ah, no, sí, Hollow Knight Silksong.
You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
No, sigue con el mismo juego de hace rato.
Customizing ships is
No cambian hasta ahorita.
I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it.
¿Salió el F3? No, todavía.
To it.
Aún no sale.
We've done spiders, we've done
Hombre Araña, Spider-Man.
So it's really whatever your imagination is.
Pero ojalá salga.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and
Ay, desde entonces ponerme lo voy a terminar odiando eso.
quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Lo malo de todos los juegos de aquí es que siempre se ven bonitos en los trailers, pero luego cuando los juegas, como 500 bugs por segundo.
And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
A ver, ¿qué están diciendo en los comentarios de acá? Z. Literalmente directo y showcase más Starfield Direct. No sé de qué se quejan, de que hablen mucho de esto. Sí, bueno. Sean, tienes dos. Sí, ZZ, Starfield. Va a ser un. Bueno, sí. Mira la cantidad de Zetas. Recuerden, somos una comunidad respetuosa. Mira todos esos Zetas.
And now, let's take to the sky.
Gear 5, uy, también el Gear 5. Sí, hace mejor los trailers que el este. Era showcase de juegos, no de un solo juego. Sí, pero de que ahora hace 10 minutos creo que está con el mismo. Tenemos God of War. No va a salir God of War, ¿no?
Pretty much anything.
God of War es de Sony, no de Xbox.
For us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
PlayStation ganó en la generación. Yo no tengo ni PlayStation ni Xbox ni nada.
We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
¿Dónde está Left? Todavía no. Que no va a salir. ¿Y por qué hasta acá están diciendo el de Left 4 Dead 3?
And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes.
Entre más cosas le meten ese sí. Eso es verdad. Hay juegos en donde le ponen muchas cosas, pero, o sea, ya demasiadas y como que se pone muy tedioso y ya la gente lo deja de lado. Les gustan más las cosas simples, creo yo. Bueno, en mi caso, ¿no? ¿Y a qué hora más o menos termina este tráiler?
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also
man. Oh yeah.
And boarding their ship.
¿Ya? ¿Acabó?
Once you've taken control.
Oye, amigo, ¿cuánto van a hablar?
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any space.
Oigan, que alguien cuenta una historia de terror, ya me aburrí.
But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make.
GTA 6, no creo que salga GTA 6 tampoco.
Like these massive star yards.
O sea, sí, se ve bien y todo, pero ya.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
Lo tomaré como un GTA con Dead Space.
One worthy of you. Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance.
Bueno, vamos a seguir esperando. ¿Cuánto crees que se demore en pasar al siguiente tráiler?
Fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be
Por lo menos 20 minutos más.
you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué dicen en Twitter.
But I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers.
Porque hasta que pase eso, voy a terminar aburriéndome.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own.
Sí, 10 minutos más mínimo van a poner esto.
What I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests. And it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe.
Ay, Dios mío.
There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit.
Sí, mira, tendencias Silkson.
Breaking ground on new planets.
Nunca saldrá Silkson, bueno.
Of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder. And sometimes, a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys. And just setting you free.
Velum, ¿qué es Velum? Ah, es una serie de streamers.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff.
Basta.
Take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity.
Este juego está haciendo baja view hoy, no.
Bring that into the real world with our collector's editions, and for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did.
No Man's Sky 2 ponen.
In the game totally translates to this. Inspired by.
A ver, ¿qué van a poner? A ver, ¿qué pasa si pongo Starfield acá? Starfield.
It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this.
¿Cuánto va a demorar ahora? Encima sale en septiembre, el 6 de septiembre.
We have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware. Together we
soy yo.
This custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now.
Sí, vale, está bien. Anda con cuidado.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controller.
Gracias por pasar de.
And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this
Vas a seguir leyendo los comentarios de aquí.
Controller.
Ah, bueno, esto sí me interesa. A ver. Qué bonito. Bueno. Ah, van a sacar un esto personalizado, creo, ¿no? Ok, eso sí se ve bien. Al menos algo bueno.
In every one of our games, we always put so much
Quería voz del bando.
details
Yo ya perdí la fe.
into our world.
Yo también.
Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world.
Ya, pero bueno.
It's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big?
Bueno, pero Left 4 Dead 3 sí estoy esperando. Literalmente estoy de hace 20 minutos creo con esto.
The freedom to experience both the exciting planets.
Con el mismo juego hace 20 minutos.
Scanning a planet before you land is a great
el mismo tráiler.
peek at the available
Y
resources.
lo peor es que siento que están haciendo muy repetitivo todo lo que están diciendo.
What's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore.
Ay,
Our
Dios.
system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiment.
Ay, dale, que ya entendimos que es muy bueno el juego y todo, pero ya.
We would be in your debt. So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had,
a ver los comentarios.
Story to tell.
Minecraft 4K espacial, what? Y aquí tenés anuncio. 1 hora con este juego, literal. El showcase de Evo ya terminó. Este es el showcase de Starfield. Sí, parece que sí. Ah, este es el Starfield Direct.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each
¿Ya terminó?
Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
Me acabo de dar cuenta que
With
este
the help of your
es...
scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
¿Ya acabó?
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants
No creo, ¿no?
live in outposts and produce resources.
Apenas
for
vamos.
plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole.
Espérate, ¿ya acabó? A ver. Voy a investigar bien si ya acabó o no.
We didn't want
Todo fue bait.
we wanted native wildlife.
No me digas eso, por favor. A ver.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and
Oye, creo que ya acabó.
feel more cinematic.
Ah, mira, va a salir Payday 3. Me acabo de dar cuenta.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Espera un momento. ¿Ya acabó? Ay, no me digas que ya acabó. Todo fue mentira. Starfield, bueno, eso ya sabíamos. Forza. Creo que el Payday 3 nada más fue lo que me perdí. Creo que ya acabó. Estoy viendo el Starfield Direct. No lo puedo creer.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Estaba muteado. No salió.
We've completely overhauled our combat.
Creo que el más...
The animations are more fluid.
Lo único es el Payday 3 y el Cyberpunk, que ya ni siquiera le tengo una fe.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game.
Bueno.
There's a lot of variety.
Ya fue. No salió. No me había dado cuenta que esto era el Starfield Direct. No me di cuenta en ningún momento de eso. Bueno, ya fue. Creo que ya acabó. Así que ya... dejaré esto por un rato y yo voy a ir a almorzar. A ver si al final de esto sale algo al menos. Ya ven.
Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more...
Bueno, sí, el Payday 3. Pero... estoy ilusionado yo. Voy a llorar. ¿Ustedes creen que salga al menos un anuncio al final de esto? ¿Del Starfield? Persona 3. ¿Qué es Persona 3? Persona 3. Juego de anime. No conozco. $5.04 goles a mi putz. Ay, Dios, no, ¿por qué? Había un montón de juegos que se habían filtrado y solo se ve dije, ¿por qué sale Overwatch 2 acá? ¿Qué tiene que ver Overwatch 2? Si ya salió. Eso me pasa por no ver. Estuve más atento a que salga un Left 4 Dead 3 o un Silksong, que no vi lo demás. ¿Qué es esto? Esto ni siquiera... A ver, Overwatch 2. A ver, ¿qué me vas a decir de Overwatch? Más abajo, por acá debe estar. ¿Qué vas a decirme sobre Overwatch? ¿Qué es esto? Ay, ¿ya ves? No me dijo nada. A ver, Overwatch. Así se escribe, ¿no? Todo fue una mentira. Me confundí de pestaña. Aquí está. Todo fue una simple mentira. Nos ilusionaron. Esto creo que es, ¿no? Misiones de historia, nuevo modo cooperativo, nuevo héroe de apoyo y más. Prepárate de nuevo a jugar invasión, nuevo... Bueno, básicamente han lanzado por fin su modo cooperativo. su modo historia, ¿no?
Most excited about our outpost building systems.
Y su nuevo héroe.
Every time you step out.
Bueno, también te digo, no era necesario ponerlo en el showcase, pero bueno, no importa. Nunca salió el Left 4 Dead 3.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
Y este, a ver, más recientes. Y mi Left 4 Dead 3. Ay, eso era de Starfield. Y Years es horrible Left 4 Dead 3. Left 4 Dead 1 y 2, Halo 3. No salió Left 4 Dead 3, otro año sin 3. Y ya salió Left, no. O sea, a ver, aún puede ser, mira. Puede ser que al final del Starfield Direct digan algo. Pero es poco probable. Es muy poco probable que digan algo. O sea, ahorita ya acabó el showcase y está solo con el Starfield Direct, que es este de aquí. Pues bueno. Ya fue, ¿no? Creo que ya no... ¿Están escuchando al...? Acaba de pasar un... Eso de fierro, botella y todo eso. Yo quería Left 4 Dead 3 funemos a ese TikToker. Hoy sí vamos a funar a ese TikToker. Me ilusionó bien horrible. ¿Ya acabó eso? ¿Ojo? ¿Ojo? ¿Acabó? Oye, me gustó mucho el mando que pusieron. Me encantó. Se ve muy bonito. ¿Acabó? Uy. ¿Qué es esto? ¡Otra vez! No, este es el tráiler. ¿No? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Acabó? Ah, vale, están poniendo todos. Ojo. Ojo, cuidado. Ojo, cuidado. Dale, digan algo, por favor. Overwatch. Lo peor es que no vi el trailer del Payday 3. Tengo que verlo en un ratito. Hay que funar ese TikTok, que sí, hay que funarlo. Pues me ilusiono, juego con mis sentimientos literal. ¿Cómo vas a hacer eso? Cyberpunk. Star Wars. Por favor, no termines. No. No salió. Sí, creo que todos nos ilusionamos por ese TikTok. No. Ya terminó. Y nada. Mira, justo acá tengo el TikTok. ¿Por qué? Nos ilusionaron, chavales. A ver. Acá tengo el TikTok. Vamos a funarlo. ¿Dónde está ese? Acá debe estar. Por aquí debes estar. ¿Es este? Es este, mire, es este.
Completo, y junto con ello el supuesto juego que traería Valve al evento, siendo este el retorno de Left 4 Dead.
A ver, vamos a buscarlo ya. Vamos a buscarlo este. Tal vez aparece al final. No, ya salió, ya. Gracias por ver, me pone. Ay, qué fe. Thanks for watching.
Hola, Chris. Hola.
Vamos a buscarlo. ¿Cómo se llama?
Oye,
XD.
que cuando tenía tu edad, mi tío Roy
No.
hizo una
Ay.
sorpresa conmigo.
Acá está.
Y estaba...
Mira, pero... No, este no es. ¿Quién es este?
Filtrado por completo.
Creo que es este de acá, ¿no? GB in the house. GB. Punto. Inda. Acá está. Acá está, mira, viste. Mira lo que dice, mira, escúchalo.
Sus pilas y compren de nuevo el Game Pass porque Xbox está nada de ganar la generación. Y todo gracias
Espérate. Ya no hay nada, ¿no?
al showcase de mañana. Y es que a un día del evento ya se ha filtrado por completo y junto con ello el supuesto juego que traería Valve al evento, siendo este el retorno de Left 4 Dead. Ya que para los que no sepan, el día de mañana se llevará a cabo el Xbox Game Showcase, el cual tendrá una duración de 2 horas y media de puros trailers corridos. Pues bueno, resulta que en Reddit, como ya es costumbre, se ha filtrado una lista de más de 80 juegos que saldrían en el evento.
Más de 80, salieron 10 nomás. ¿Cuántos salieron?
Los cuales, aparte de tener así el tenemos a nada más y nada menos que Left 4 Dead.
Mira, al menos salió este de Star Wars. Al menos uno.
Y es que hace un año pasó lo mismo y todo esto se cumplió. Y ahora nos toca a nosotros ver cómo esto se cumple. El juego correría en Source 2, el motor de Counter-Strike 2, y sería exclusivo de Xbox y Steam. Así...
Fúnenlo, gente, fúnenlo. Mira, fe, mira lo que hace. A ver, está en Twitch creo, ¿no? Vamos a verlo. Mira, está en directo. A ver, ¿qué está diciendo?
Hasta ahora les ha gustado el Summer Game Fest. Les ha gustado el 9-3. Sí, güey, algo es algo.
Vamos a ponerle ya, pero ahí el left.
No, a mí no, güey. Yo creo que hasta la fecha no hay año que pueda superar al 2019.
Madre, mira, pe, cómo me ilusionó. Y ya está ahí como si nada. Sí, ay, no lo puedo creer. Bueno, ya fue, ya me voy. Voy a ir a llorar. Bueno, muchas gracias por pasarse. Suscríbanse y ya. Todo eso. No salió el Left 4 Dead 3, tampoco salió el Single Song. Al menos salió. Ah, verdad, espérate. Antes de irme quiero ver el Payday 3. Porque no lo vi. Se estuve distraído. Acá, a ver, vamos a verlo. Yo he jugado el Payday 1 y 2. A ver, vamos a ver el 3. 1080 obviamente. A ver, vamos a ver.
Alright guys, it's a simple job. Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Me parece así con los mismos gráficos. Sí, mucha desilusión. No sé por qué siento que son los mismos gráficos que antes. Bueno, tuvimos un 3 al menos. Al menos tuvimos un 3. Bueno, yo ahora sí me despido. Voy a dejarlo con el Xbox Showcase. Vandal no. Ay, mira, castillo. Mira, ponen a Silson. No salió el tráiler hoy. Más mentira. Ah, mira, yo ¿qué puse? Yo puse será cierta la filtración y no fue cierta. Así que no es clickbait. Ah, ¿dónde está el store? Ahí está. ¿Ya salió el Left 4 Dead 3? No, amiguito, no salió. Bueno, ahora sí, los dejo con esto y yo me voy. Quiero que se complete 1 hora para irme. Así, no, ya está, mira, ahora sí, ya. Muchas gracias. Y hasta luego. O hasta más tarde. Más tarde va directo en la noche. Video de terror. Ahora sí, adiós.